I'm Jimmy Jordan, the Manager of Safety, Health, and Environment for North America.
Safety is a value. We learn a lot about safety here. It's in our everyday lives. I take it home with me. I notice that since we've been so involved with safety on site that I'm more careful at home and ask that of my family members too.
Making sure you go home every day.
Because I want to go home at the end of the day instead of going to the hospital.
Okay.
Come in, have safety on our mind. That will be our first priority, having safety. And we want to go home the same way we come in.
Safety is actually just like basically just trying to do everything right on a daily basis. Make sure you go home, make sure your family's safe on a daily basis, and just make sure that your coworkers and yourself just stay safe throughout the day.
Not about numbers, it's about the people. Improvement. I think we've come a long way in the last 10 years even in moving safety from just a sideline to being much more of a value. We still got a ways to go, but I think we're making a lot of progress.
Three key processes here. One that's contributed to the safety culture is just the Plant Safety Committee, which has been around since basically the inception of the site. Then they focus more on procedures and unsafe conditions. Then we stepped it up a notch and went to behavior-based safety with the SKETRS process, and that focuses on primarily unsafe behavior. And then we moved it up and added a little bit to the whole thing with the ZIM program, which then says it's all between the 6 to 8 inches, depending upon how big your head is, here as to the mindset and the thinking that you can work and not get hurt.
BBS, that's the most beneficial that I have found to our process, to what we're doing. It has real quick turnaround. You really know what you're doing and how you're doing in the safety area by your observations. Get a good number of observations and know everybody's paying attention. Okay.
I would say safety meetings, toolbox meetings, some of the meetings that our plant managers have, discussing safety, things of that nature.
What you call like a job briefing every morning, probably from 7:30 to 8. We come in, sit down, and make sure that everybody's on the same page. Know what all your coworkers gonna be throughout the day. Just make sure everybody stays safe, and make sure everybody just know where everybody's at throughout the day.
The basic development of good safety policies and procedures, training, and then we've supplemented that with our behavior-based safety process, our SKETRS process in Columbus, that has kind of pushed us to a new level on the safety performance and attitudes and culture development.
if you can practice it here, there's no reason not to carry it home.
I'm more conscious of what I do at home. Try to be more safe at what I do.
Keep your mind, you get in a mindset at work, working safely all the time, and when you're at the house, it kind of just falls right in there with it. When you're doing something that's not safe at the house, it's right in the back of your head because you're doing it so much out here, working safe.
The way I do things out here, I try to practice the same way at home, especially on safety and the way I do things safe.
Made a big difference. I'm now much more aware of things, especially like PPE and getting ladders instead of standing in chairs, and I feel more comfortable approaching friends and neighbors about their safety behaviors.
I want to make sure every one of the employees that work for me and that are out here in this mill, I want them all to go home to their family every evening.
We are always talking to each other about it. If we see them doing something unsafe, we talk about it, do an observation, and do that in our everyday lives at work.
Safety first.
Safety first.